Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do an update on Bob today. Bob is my Taylor Dunn B248 flatbed cart that I bought a year or so ago. And kind of give you an update of what's going on with Bob. Bob was down and out for a little bit. He was a victim of malpractice. The owner left the battery switch on and pooched the Honda Odyssey or whatever lithium battery I had in it. I totally screwed it, so he was inoperative for a little while. So as part of Bob's upgrade, we got a AO Star lithium battery off Bookface Marketplace. This one had a bad BMS in it. Picked it up for $150. Awesome deal. The cells were perfectly balanced. They were just fine. The BMS just took a dump. It had originally an old Dally BMS. I don't particularly like those, but I put a Dally BMS in it just because it mounted up and everything hooked back up to it. So got 105 amp hour of Eve 105 cells in there. So that's cool. Next update was that's the old Taylor Dunn Curtis controller that was in him. We have since upgraded to an All-Trax 48500. You can see it down in there. Fun fact, if you're wondering about it, the old Curtis controller, the bolt pattern for mounting it is the same as the All-Trax, so it's basically a direct bolt-in. Move your wires over, they should reach. Remove. You don't have to have this one. I think it's on M or A2 on the controller. You just leave that hooked up and remove it. And you're all set. The only thing that's noteworthy on the All-Trax conversion is All-Trax, for whatever reason, and I'll throw this on the board or on the screen, sorry. They don't hook up the B2 or the blue reverse connector on this sheet. They leave it open. You really, really, really need to open or hook that up. It's this white wire, which is right here. This old white wire off the contactor. Put you another white wire or whatever color you deem appropriate. Hook this from here on this contactor to the blue connector. Because if you don't do that, what happens is the controller. Oh yeah, she's ready to go, boys. She's spicy. Whew. She wanted to go. Allows you to go wide open in reverse. As soon as you push the pedal, it doesn't know you're in reverse. You can put it in reverse all you want. And you can change the options in the controller to only give you 30% power in reverse. But yeah, Bob will peel out in reverse. With all that torque from that GE motor. Yeah, when you ask me how I know. Yeah, put him in reverse. He just hauls ass. So yeah, I don't know if it's an oversight as far as All-Trax documentation or whatever, but you really need that wire on there and go into the settings and change it to like 30-40%, whatever you want. Other thing we added to Bob, that little black switch right there is the personality switch. We put that in, ran the wire back to the controller right down channel, and that gets hooked up. That's the blue wire you see right there, and that hooks up to the green port. I didn't have any green wire. It's for the user or personality. You don't have to have that one. I want that for my personal use. I use Bob as a spray rig for the yard and stuff, so I want it to be a constant power. Basically, I want the speed that he was originally was pretty good, just a little bit slower than that. So I want that personality switch so I can, basically I got to label it, but it's basically the on is Bob. Off is Super Bob. Because Super Bob is twice as fast and twice as powerful as Bob 1.0. So yeah, so we put the personality switch. Like I said, you don't have to do that unless you just want to for like kids or something. It is handy because straight up with this all tracks in it, and if you leave everything kind of defaulted, which is fine. I mean, it's a good setup. Yeah, he's vicious off the line. I mean, just lurch. So there he is in all his glory. The bed is right there. That's coming out. That needs to come out. That's the old Charger. But wheel and tire upgrade we did a while back. There's another video on that. One of these days we're going to do something with the bed. It's going to be pretty cool, I think. Stay tuned for that. So that's pretty much it for the Bob update. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments or need to know something or just Bob fans, put something in the comment section below, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.